MadTree started brewing in January of 2013. We've been there for 4 years. Did about 2,000 barrels of beer the first year. That quickly jumped to 11,000 the next year, and then skyrocketed to 22,000 the following year. So that's where we had to have a new facility. We didn't have time to be shut down, so we were stuck with using what we were using. Floor drainage, they weren't properly installed, and they just weren't right designed for us.
A lot of the things that we can expect if it's a subpar drain are over time, when they start to have thermal expansion, the drains will move away from the floor system. Based on the usage of craft breweries in particular, if they start to see drain issues within the first year or two, they've selected the wrong drain system.
Most of the drainage at the old place, it would just build up and overflow through the trench drains, and then you have to stand there with a hose and just constantly spray it down. We just didn't have the time to do that. So in the new brew house, I was right there in the trenches of making sure that we selected the right things, especially with the floor drains themselves, our flow meters, our pressure sensors, everything that this brew house has. We wanted everything to run efficiently.
We've been using the drains now for about 4 months, and we keep ramping up production weekly, so they're getting more and more use.
Since we've installed at MadTree Brewing, I was really impressed with the epoxy infill at the edge of the drain, because I knew that was going to take more impact and deal with a lot of the thermal expansion. So I can feel confident that the seamless aspect of my floor is married to the drain. It gives me confidence that my floor system is going to perform the way I've sold it to, and the way that I promised, and the way that I warranted it to the customer.
Your normal trench drain, if it specs out 24 feet, you're going to have to split it up in 3-foot, 4-foot pieces till you get to your 24. And you're setting that trench drain down in concrete to hold it. And then there's always a chance after it's set that it could move. With the HygienicPro, it was one continuous piece. You didn't have to worry about nothing twisting or tweaking, and you're cutting the time in half on labor.
The old facility, our guys would spend anywhere between 5 to 15 minutes just with a hose cleaning up after the end of dumping. Now we just hook a hose straight up to the drain, open up the valve, let it run, and then spray down a little bit at the end, so it basically is like a 1 or 2 minute spray down.
I would absolutely recommend the HygienicPros. They've done exactly what they said they were going to do. I don't spend a lot of time having to worry about cleanup. I spend a lot of time having to worry about the beer, and that's what we all want to be doing. That's what every other brewer wants to be doing. They don't want to have to be worried about cleaning up the floors. They want to make sure the beer's right.